Hey, Michael. I always enjoy reading your emails. You really are a great writer. I hope you really go for that and keep at it. I guess I've heard from writers that it's a rough road, but with practice and tenacity, it can pay off, even if it doesn't pay off in your lifetime. So, as is the case with so many authors. What is it, Thoreau that said after he published the first edition of Walden, and the publisher he couldn't sell them, so the publisher made him buy like 2,000 copies. He had to buy them, and he brought them home and put them in his house, and he wrote in his a letter to somebody. He says, "I am now the proud the proud owner of a library of over 2,000 volumes. Um, I'm now the proud owner of a library of over 2,500 volumes, 2,000 of which I've written myself." Isn't that great? And later on, it became what he is. So I go for it. I love your message here. As for coming to Japan and having a beer with me, you betcha. It's got to be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that day. Blow no dogs, yes, and the blow no dogs thing is really more. It's a funny thing. If I have the appearance of living life without blowing dogs, it's probably 50% of it is external stuff. I mean, I'm still blowing dogs in here, but I'm worn out and it just doesn't show so much. The other part of it is that like I said, I'm just worn out, and I've failed so much in life, and not the best thing that happened is that it hasn't trampled my spirit, and you mentioned about your hesitancy towards sharing, tying into the word magnanimous. Interesting how you talked about things like why you might not make a video, and it is hard to share. It's especially hard when your ideas are not interpreted correctly by others, or trodden upon by others. With age, for me at least, I tend to look at it more as, if they just made a mistake and they didn't understand what I said, or misunderstood me, then I just kind of slouch it off. They misunderstood me. I try to correct it, maybe try to share again. But as my old professor Doug Losey used to say, speech communication professor, the message sent is never the message received. So I have to count on some percentage of whatever I say is being misunderstood. Typically, all of it. So one of the great things about vlogging like this and just doing it over and over and over is that it helps you, especially when you get the feedback, it helps you to tune and refine and take care with your words. I really think that one of the best exercises that anybody who wants to be in a public forum can do, and I've told this to others who have asked. You're not asking, but I'll tell it to you as well, because you seem like an interested person, and we're friends. Is that and maybe it doesn't have to be with video, but in some capacity, do it every day. And what I say to people who make videos is do it every day, put it out there, make it public, and don't watch it. Read the comments, but don't watch it. Because watching this stuff gets you in the habit of critiquing yourself, and which can be beneficial in helping you improve, but it also gets you self-conscious about what you're going to say. But if you don't watch it, then you don't necessarily see your own blunders, and you hear what people say, and you move on. And I think that's a better way of doing it. It's also a waste of time. You like my dad used to say, he would not watch, if someone videotaped a Christmas unwrapping the presents in the morning, he would not sit and watch it in the afternoon. Sometimes people would bring out the videotape and pop it in the machine and say, "Let's watch the Christmas opening." My dad would say, "I'm going outside for a coffee. I just saw it. I was here. I just saw it all happen." Likewise with the video. So I say don't watch the videos ever. Maybe when you get to the old stern, it's just a matter of reminiscence. But I think a lot can come from that if it's not video writing. I'm sorry to be spewing out what might appear to be advice. It's not. It's more like just a force of habit. When an idea comes along, I can't help but running with it. And you've given me some great ones to run with. Thank you. So look forward to more chats with you, Michael, and eventually that beer here in Japan. Good luck with your progress. Good luck with your writing, and let's talk to you soon.